Salute! Ladies. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So this video is a salute to single parents, and specifically single fathers, but I wanted to go ahead and include all single parents. You know, we always see the mothers with their children, and oftentimes doing it big, sticking in there, making it happen under difficult circumstances. But we don't often hear positive things said about the father, and that's who I have been noticing lately, in addition to the mothers, and in particular when going to the bowling alley. And I guess mostly because I just didn't expect to see it there, but that's what I've been seeing. A lot of young men there with their children, being that positive role model, and it's something that's especially needed to be recognized in the black community, when all we hear is the negativity associated with fatherhood in the black community. But there's probably more black single fathers and more black men that are actually being the father that they need to be to their child than the general population would assume, because of all the publicity that you hear and any of the stories that you come across. They're not about the positive black fatherly figures. They're about the negative ones, the ones who are not doing their jobs, you know, who are not being responsible, who are not being a father. They just donated the sperm. And so I wanted to salute all single parents, and in particular the young black male, because that is who today pushed me to stop procrastinating about doing this video. I had been planning on doing this because of recognizing this a while ago, you know, but today I met Tyson at the bowling alley, and that pushed me over the edge, set everything aside. This needs to be done here today, tonight, 10 o'clock, whatever time it is. But it needs to be done because it needs to be acknowledged. It needs to be made public. But it's deeper than that, and I'll tell you in the end. First of all, but Tyson, so today I met Tyson. He was there with his son at the bowling alley, and it's not like he was just there, you know, I don't know what the situation was or whatever, but it's not like a man that's there to fulfill his obligation as a court order, nothing like that. No, this man was there, attentive, encouraging and motivating his child who was upset because he wasn't bowling strikes, you know, and he trying to console him and, you know, tell him that, you know, it's alright as long as he enjoying the game, and as long as you don't quit, you're just gonna get better at it. So relax, you know, just bowl, you know. So I thought it was a lovely thing. And what I wanted to do, what I did was waited until I heard him tell him that it was the last game and it was about to go, and he was supposed to be putting up the shoes or whatever. But so when they got to that point, I went over there, asked who they were, what their names was, and told them why I stepped to them, which was because I felt that what I saw was a good father spending time with a good kid, a good son. You know, and so I wanted to make sure that his son heard me say that I thought that he had a good father, and at the same time I told the son that I told the father that I thought he had a good son, and that I expected to see him grow up to be a fine young man who contributes much to society. Now this is something that's going to be planted in that kid's head from somebody that he don't know, who assessed what he had to contribute, and also assess the relationship that he had with his father, and also he heard speak positively of his father. Now, can this be anything but a good thing, you know? So the other part, in addition to saluting those single parents, and in particular the single black male who is doing what he's supposed to do to give that kid all he can in order to grow up as a strong figure contributing to society, you know, giving him the tools and the background in order to make the best out of his life. in addition to being a salute to those single parents, I also want to encourage everybody else watching to take the opportunity to acknowledge them. Especially, I mean, I know you ain't gonna go run up to everybody you see, every single parent you see, and say, "Hey, you're doing a super job." Now, come on, man. I'm talking about though, like today, we was in the bowling alley. It's leisure time, whatever. Step to the guy, let him know that you think he's doing this particular job. You know, parents these days, parenting is one of the toughest jobs there is. It's going to be very challenging. It's going to be much easier, especially for single parents, to slack on their responsibilities, to let things go, to not follow through. And so it could be very powerful to acknowledge them and let them know that you see them. You see them doing it, you know, putting in that effort, putting in that work, and letting them know that you think good things will come because of it. So I want to encourage you to be that person, that motivator, you know, someone who will encourage them. And that's it. That's the end of this video. Nothing else I can say. Peace. Salute. Nice. Oh, thank you for watching.